Welcome back to the episode. We are again somewhere in the quarantine zone because by sheer accident we entered it. I actually wanted to get through the door later, but now we just managed to get through that. And I also forgot to yeah, investigate something that the guard out there actually had to say, which is kind of my bad. Always investigate before you continue or select any other dialogue choice, but alright. So, what we're gonna do now down here is to find Mordin souls and also hopefully not die in there. The object goes somewhere to the right, and we are just going to explore whatever this is. Oh, that's definitely not good. Someone is dead. But there's a bit more ammunition around, which is actually quite nice. So the only thing that I need to do now is figure out what kind of weapon do I have? I got the shield destroyer right now, same as Jacob. Both of them have their ammunition ready.
Don't shoot, they're clear to come in.
Oh, okay. So they are with me. That's good. That is very good. Do they have to say anything else? No. So, wait a minute. What kind of plague is this actually? Who gets affected by it? And why are these fellows in here if the plague actually hits those fellows? That's weird. Weird. Something is very strange about that. Okay, another one. So these fellows are just going to secure everything. Walking around with a gun pointing forward is a little weird. I have a third.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Oh, Vorcha, that's definitely not good. Vorcha are different kind of fellows. Almost look like Batarians, but a bit more insect-like. They shoot everything that moves. What about this fellow? Is this an enemy? I don't know. But let's just be on the safe side here. Yep. So that's a trooper, super trooper, and we are. Yeah, what are we gonna do? Need to hit this one. They could also just do the concussive strike. Oh, that was actually quite nice. I used the ability. Tag. Okay, I only see like 2 enemies right now. Things I don't want to waste anymore. Dude, you're actually very good.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Take control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Okay. Looks like someone actually knows how to do that. But why would you do it that way and not a different way? Oh, look at this bank terminal. Let's do some hacking real quick. Find matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left corner of the screen. Avoid red codes. Find all matches before time runs out to hack through security. Okay, target code segment is this one. Find matching code segments, locate it, and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left. Avoid red codes. Find all matches. Okay, no red, and we are looking for the stuff on the top left. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's this one? Okay. You cannot really click on the thing. So you have to do this differently now. What? Huh? Firewall and... Wait a minute. How does this work? So we are now over here, somewhere in the middle. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I got it now. I think I got it. So yeah, you have to use like W, A, S, and D in order to make that work. Yeah. So this one. And now I have to something. Where is it? Where's the thing? Might be this one. And then we are looking for... No, that's the wrong one. Bollocks. This one. So now we are looking for an indentation. Something like this. Okay. Right. So the idea is to move through that thing and to not collide with the firewall. Because the firewall pushes you upwards and you shouldn't collide with the upwards thingy. So yeah, find the right thingy, but you have to kind of get used to this first before you do anything. So let's just talk with this Batarian. Maybe he can tell us something.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Okay. You look like you do need help, you know?
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Okay, don't blame us for this, come on.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my source. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Alright. And you're sure this is not the Vorcha doing all of that? Anyway, I'm looking for a Solarian.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
And that is one Medigel gone.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
Well, see it as some form of investment. I'm here to help.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose?
A lot.
What do you wish to know?
Well, why are humans immune to it?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
And what about Vorcha?
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
For now. Alright, and what about Mordin?
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
How is he dangerous?
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
He wants to be left alone. But if he's using some kind of toxin, maybe this is the collector toxin and he already prepared something against it. So, and the Vorcha.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha. Besides, sorry,
Okay,
human.
we got all of that done
You may
now.
not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to yours.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
And we got more info on the Vorcha. Nice. The insect thingies. Well, the other insect thingies. An awful lot of the insect thingies. And which way do we actually go on forward? Is it the door thingy? Wait. So the objective marker points this way. So that means that this door over here may not be the way forward. Hopefully. I don't know. It could also just be a dead end or something. Yeah, that's a bypass area. It's definitely good. A power cell. Wait a minute. Power cells are for the granny, right? Yeah. Wasted that one. Anyway, more credits are more better. So bypass that thing. How do we do that? So bypassing is memory. And hacking is a bit more... Oh, which one was it? Alright. Hacking is a bit more finesse-y because you have to actually identify the thing. Oh no. Turian Plague Victim. Well, that's great. So Turians are also affected by it. Why?
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
And even more Turians. Okay. Maybe they know each other. And again, folders. Weird. So, computer console, let's play this one. Entry number 1.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Oh, interesting.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Okay. Why does Mass Effect, for some reason, feel so extremely recent?
Hostiles are clear.
It's really weird. Like all of the topics that this game is mentions, talks about, they're extremely current. I mean, like, yeah, plague. I mean, there's more general kind of thing still, but that's just really weird. It has AI, it has the plague. It feels as if this game is like made for the last 5 years or something like that. I don't know. Something's weird about these things. So let's see. This one. And I sometimes get this feeling not just from this game, but from other games as well. They do seem to connect to some point in time much more than to others. And another datapad thing and a Wallsafe. Let's get some credits. 4,000. Love it.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits, maybe. They said they
That's definitely not helping. So the Batarians, do they get affected by it? I don't know. This one definitely seems to be safe for now. What is going on? Turians get affected by it? Batarians may get affected by it? Where are we going? Somewhat this way, which means that is a fighting area. Yep, it's a large environment. And...
Hostiles incoming.
Yes. I mean, I could stand up here and just look at the... I'm going to get the medikit gun.
I've got him. Gotta hurt.
I mean, I could try this one. No. I want to... Yeah, nice.
Have a nice trip.
I mean, I could try to snipe them. Yeah. Is there a way to not shoot 4 times in a row?
Gravity's what needs more than
I think this is all of them. Always get them in the knees.
This'll put 'em
Always get them
down.
in the knees.
Have a nice trip.
Oh yeah, wait. Headshots. Yes. Also, maybe get some shielding done.
Gravity's what needs mother,
You know what? I think I need some other thingy here. That one might be better.
This'll put him down.
Perfect. Still not a headshot. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Are there still more enemies? Might be. Oh, we got 10 shots. That's a lot. Oh, no, wait. It's the electric thingy. It works slightly differently. We got 3 healing thingies. If I use that right now, then I'm probably just going to use it up. The other way would be... salvage, yes. 1,000 credits. Oh, of course. Let's just get this one. We do regenerate very quickly anyway, so... I shouldn't feel too bad about it. Do have to use the heavy weaponry though. I always forget that I have this stuff. Then I get myself in situations where I, for some reason, deal not enough damage to defeat some enemies or whatever. And easier way to get out of that situation may just be to use the items that I'm given. Alright, so what do we got here? Different way forward and a modified assault rifle. That one sounds good.
I'll take it.
You must recruit a head scientist to build that thing. Why do I need to build it? I just have to take it. Okay, where do we... this one points that way. So we're not going that way. We're going a different way around. And maybe recharging would be a good idea. Let's bypass that door. And see what's behind option number 3. So, let's see. This one. This one. So, this. Enemies? Yes. Maybe we know them, maybe we don't, but those two seem weird. Maybe they're just hiding here and try to get out of it.
Oh, thank God you're human.
We saw that door open. We thought those Turians had found us.
A refugee, okay. Oh, look at that. 4,000 credits. I do get a decent amount though. I don't know how much credits I actually have. Wait a... I mean, we have more than 100,000 and we get like 4,000 credits every now and then. I think I got like 10,000-ish, maybe 20,000, whatever credits. But it's still on the much lower than the stuff that you got from the by just importing the previous save. Really weird.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
And why are they after you, though?
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Well, they're definitely the beneficiaries here.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
And where are the Watcher now?
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Well, and that plague, you know
What
about
else can
that?
you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
And how does it spread exactly?
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Maybe it infects in a different way. And the Blue Suns.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
Okay, so the plague just mixed everything up. Brought in some turbulence. It weakened the system. Alright. Very interesting.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
A mech also. Yeah, look at that. You don't trust him though, do you?
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Probably. Huh. You should go to the clinic though.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I could also help you get there.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Maybe. Let's just hope they do not start running too early.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Mordin's clinic.
Yeah. I also don't want you to get shot as well. I want the reward. Alright, so where was the way forward? Somewhere over there. The Door number 3. So, which way though? It says like that way forward. Okay, so this one goes up and down. So that's
Incoming.
Got him!
Taking cover!
why does this area all of a sudden give me PTSD? The dogs. I know. These are definitely annoying creatures. No! I didn't aim properly. That disruptor stuff looks amazing.
Sit down!
Any others? Why can't I use any abilities? No, it flies in the...
Yeah, I got him.
Flew in the wrong direction. For some reason I don't seem to hit those in Lauren though. There's someone trying to get up here.
Get over here.
Aiming at those fellows is definitely a little tricky. Ooh, look at that.
Firing an impact shot.
Nah, definitely not enough. So let's see, maybe I can get this one in here. Perfect. Let's knock this one away. With a wee bit more damage. Oh, armor. That means they're already dead.
This'll put him down!
The special munition is amazing. And the fact that they have absolutely no limit on it.
Get over here.
Can really abuse the system like that. It's really good. There, another hit. This block pack pyro doesn't seem to die at all. Where's Taylor?
Firing an impact shot.
Taking position.
On it.
So, you two are supposed to get up here and not stand down there, you know? Anyway, let's just get some disrupt.
Concussive shot!
That disruptor thing. No. Oh, look at that. What if I were to give him a different weapon? I want to know what happens.
Changing weapon.
Okay, and you get the disruptor thing as well.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
If I get 2 snipers, how much damage would they
Down,
do?
down.
I mean, they do have to snipe properly, right? Like, look at that. They try to shoot at someone who is behind cover, which is, I mean...
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Maybe I have to go in there.
Get out, now!
Alright.
Got it.
Ooh, oh, exactly what I wanted to do. Good. Oh no, that definitely too close.
I got it.
Perfect. That one gets disruptor stuff.
You're done.
What do we have here? Oh no, Krogan. Definitely not good. Definitely not good.
Got it.
Disrupt the guy.
Hell yeah!
I should give him like an assault rifle instead.
I got it.
Firing an impact shot!
There's another Krogan. You got to be kidding me.
Come on over!
Why do they have to be so annoying?
Right.
You know what?
Sure thing.
I
Target
need them to
down!
cover me. Bomba.
Firing concussive shot! Enemy charge!
Why don't I just use the laser beam? Nice. Okay. Hold left shift and select unity to heal the squad. Wait, what? They died? That's not nice.
Now, some fun.
I should definitely play maybe a bit more aggressively though.
Looks like we're in Vorcha territory. The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them. With you, Shepard.
Here we go.
So that's definitely not the way, but it's a different one. And that element 0, yes. Wait a minute. Somehow this room looks very familiar. Oh ho ho. Oh, looters, no. Come on. You may have gone here first, but we are the ones with the guns and the special powers. So let's see. We're not going to talk to them now. Let's just have a look around. Maybe we can loot something. Or maybe not.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Okay. Who are you?
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Well, I don't like... We are also looters. We do the same thing. I am looking for someone.
Do you know a Solarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Nice. Alright. Anything you know about the plague?
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Never really found much. Kind of a poor neighborhood, you know?
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Understandable. And that Mordin?
Tell me everything you know about Mordin Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kind of had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, the Blue Suns.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. I'm kind of sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
Good.
We need to get going.
We'll stay here for a while, get some rest.
We got a big day tomorrow. Still plenty of apartments that need our special cleaning services.
Sure. Dude. Okay, let's just holster the weapons
That's
here.
it?
Somehow the voice of Saeed seems like I've heard that one before. It's really strange. Seems very familiar. What do we got here? Explosive thingies? Sure. And what's... Yeah, that was the apartment, wasn't it? Yes. All right. Nothing around here. Do we have to go that way? Yes. That means we go the other way first. Look around. Maybe find something. Or maybe not. Oh, another door. Oh, and probably says something on the lines of emergency. Don't get closer. Or something like that. Oh yeah. The sniper was kind of cool and all, but I would say giving him a slightly different weapon is a bit better. Also, effective against shields, armor, and biotic barriers. Why is the assault rifle all of a sudden so good? Accurate when fired in short bursts and deadly when fired on full auto. Effective against shields. And biotic barriers are usually the same. And armor. It's weirdly effective against everything. That's actually kind of strange. It's really strange. And this one is effective against armor? What about this one? Very effective against shields and biotic. This one actually looked like a double thingy, but no. Effective against armor, weak against shields. Very effective against shields and biotic. Okay. Oh, look at this. A clinic guard. Make it closer and closer. Hello there.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Oh, like when they say mechs, I actually thought like it would be some kind of dreadnought kind of thing. But okay.
Field is clear.
So, what do we have here? Weapon locker. Yeah, look at that. We can actually change our loadout now. That's nice. What do we have here? I can change the arc projector. I mean, the arc projector is kind of cool and all, but I would say the grenade launcher is better overall. So, can't do anything here or there. Good. So, what about these fellows? Clinic receptionist.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
He's somewhere. Just point me in the right direction,
Sorry,
please.
too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Yeah. How do they know that I'm actually looking for Mordin?
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything. Mordin says you humans aren't to blame for the plague. But why aren't your kind getting sick?
Yeah.
Not all humans are bad. The volunteers here have been very good to me. Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Okay, so this is the max. It's probably where Mordin is, or is it? Yeah, let's see. Look at what, yeah, it's probably somewhere over there. And we are first exploring the other direction first. So what is this? Decontamination. Not just that, but also blocked.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Really?
I didn't realize how good things were in the district before the quarantine. Never thought I'd miss the Blue Suns. I didn't think this clinic would be crawling with so many of your kind. I would have thought twice about coming here. On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
The Turian actually looks a little under the weather for some reason. Okay. What do we got here? Medical station? I mean, yeah, why not? Which medical gel? I mean, I could get one more medical gel, yeah.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
That one is locked.
This is probably the safest place in the district right now. We intend to keep it that way.
Sadly, that Medigel stuff is not going to recharge that quickly, huh? But okay. What's it doing?
Professor, we're running low on epoxy.
Use Gelatinary. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Malnarrated butyl. Got it.
Senescine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Okay, so he thinks about a lot of things, but just not at the same time. Refined platinum, yeah. Nice. And another medkit thing. That's just there for the credits. But the med stuff is better than the credits because you may not be able to buy the healing things. Or palladium. And research station, yes.
This should come in handy.
Manager capacity, yes. But I need a scientist for this upgrade first. I can only carry like 3 of this for now. But okay. And there we have him. The bestest guy. Hello there, Mordin. More medical things, okay. I said something on the lines of don't touch things, but maybe we are okay doing that. Power cell. Ah, yeah, power cell was grenade launcher. Always forget that. Always forget that.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees, no mercenary uniform, quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon? No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns? Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Well, let's just play with the open cards here.
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
Well, we are after the collectors.
I'm on a mission to shut down the collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Okay, well, I could take care of it.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
Okay. Also met a sick Batarian.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Alright. So, what do you know about the plague?
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Why does it make sense?
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
Interesting.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Alright. And who was attacking the clinic?
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
And that is nothing major, really?
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work for Salarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Salarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Alright. M6 Carnifex hand cannon acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon. All of them. Except Zaid. He doesn't care about that. Cure the plague. Restore power, release. Did I just get the weapon from him? That's actually quite surprising.
Yes, Shepard. You need something.
Okay, yeah, we got
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Okay, and there's the Carnifex. Carnifex sounds actually very powerful. I don't know about the damage though. I don't see any numbers. The only thing that you do see is that it kind of works. But yeah, this is also the reason why there's this loadout locker over here. Can I don't have control over the weapons yet. So, Carnifex, let's see. M6 Carnifex hand cannon, that's the thing that we're given right now. What do I have? Predator. Ah, the Predator was the thing before. Alright. So you have like a double shooter and a single shooter. All of them are double shooters. How are you supposed to distinguish them? It's very difficult. Whatever. Carnifex. Highly accurate and lethal sidearm. Effective against armor. Weak against shields and biotic barriers. Upgrades the Predator heavy pistol. The Carnifex is a favored sidearm of mercenary leaders and Eclipse mercenary tech specialists. An expensive but powerful weapon. Its marketing materials feature a charging Krogan with the slogan, "Don't you wish Carnifex was at your side?" Alright, so the M6 upgrades the M3, and that's probably an M9 or something like that. Okay, effective against armor, weak against shields and biotic. Effective against armor, weak against shields and biotic. Yeah, same idea, and upgrades the Predator heavy pistol. Makes sense. So this one is better than the thing before. The naming is the same, it's somewhat consistent, which is okay. So you have like M3 turns to M6, and the first weapon was an M4, probably turns to M8 or something like that. Always like doubling or whatever. Don't know what M actually means, but what about Jacob? Jacob can also use the Carnifex. Alright. And so he doesn't really care about that. Okay. So if you find a better weapon, you do equip it immediately. You don't have to switch to it, which is a nice utility kind of thing. Alright.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
I did manage to find him though. So where do we actually go in order to... okay. So this is the way forward. And this is the decontamination thing. Either this is the exit. But yeah, you have to go on forward this way, do you?
The professor's got a few surprises cooked up in case the Vorcha decide to attack the clinic.
Yeah, that's nice. At least they got some people to help them out.
Mordin says you humans aren't to blame for the plague. Why aren't your kind getting sick?
Because we have a very, very good immune system and tech armor. Alright, let's end it for the Jedi and continue from here on out in the next one. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. And time to read up a little bit in the Codex because reasons. Non-council races, the Vorcha, probably. Yeah.
Although they resemble a mammal-reptile cross, the Vorcha have no terrestrial analog. They are humanoid in form, but Vorcha have clusters of non-differentiated neoblast cells, like those of Earth's planarian worms. Damaged Vorcha cells mature into specialized structures to alleviate injury or stress. Transformations include thicker skin following injury, lung adaptation for barely breathable atmospheres, and stronger cardioskeletal muscle under high gravity. Skull capacity and brain size do not change, and Vorcha rarely make more than one somatic overhaul. Vorcha assault each other frequently, causing their young to gain strength, intelligence, and resilience. As a result, Vorcha see inflicting and receiving pain as normal communication. Few Vorcha study professions, in part because their average life expectancy is only 20 years. Because Vorcha can eat and breathe nearly anything, they can live almost anywhere. But racism prevents them from integrating into most societies that dismiss them as vermin. They have few employment options beyond Krogan mercenary bands.
Well, I mean, they only live like 20 years, which is not very long. But the interesting bit about it is that they do react to inflictions of pain or to injury by, well, doubling down on that part of the body, therefore like improving resistances and whatever. They have a very high adaptation rate. Maybe this is also the reason why they only need to live for 20 years or so. Because they adapt very, very quickly. There's no reason to live longer. The adaptation for longer living creatures may happen like a little slower or whatever. But okay. So let's read up a little bit more on some other non-council races. In this case, an awful lot about Quarians. So, the migrant fleet has little economic base, operating in a state of perpetual hand-to-mouth. While Quarian ships include light manufacturing and assembly plants, they lack heavy industries such as refining and shipbuilding. The fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. A single disaster could destroy the fragile balance. The Quarians earn income in creative ways, because the government is obliged to provide food, water, air, and medical support for every individual. The Conclave strategically determines the course of the fleet to bring in resources and income. A species who suspects the migrant fleet is heading towards their space often offers a gift of surplus starships, fuel, and resources to convince the Conclave to alter course. As the fleet passes through a system, swarms of mining vessels work over asteroids for metals and as siliceous materials and cometary bodies for water ice and organics. Quarian miners are adept at locating and strip mining spaceborne resources. This sparks conflict with corporations already working the system. Large mining concerns spend millions on lobbyists and public relations portraying the Quarians as locusts, devouring the resources of a system before moving on. The greatest asset of the Quarians is their rarefied skills. Most are experienced miners due to their life of perpetual salvage and repair. They are skilled engineers and technicians. More than once, the very corporations that lobby against the Quarians have made backroom deals with the fleet, arranging for skilled Quarians to fill space engineering jobs that other species would demand higher wages for. Quarians are widely hated among the working classes. The Quarians are coming to take our jobs is a common response to the fleet's approach. And their government. Due to the Quarians' precocious existence and the need to enforce strict rationing, government is somewhat autocratic. The migrant fleet's operations are directed by the Admiralty, a board of 5 military officers who are advised by a legislative body called the Conclave. Each vessel in the fleet has the right to send representatives to the Conclave aboard the flagship. The number of representatives is based on crew size. Larger clans with bigger ships and more votes form the cores of political blocs. Opposition comes from the Outrider coalition, with delegates from thousands of smaller ships. The Admiralty defers to the Conclave's decisions in most circumstances. However, if all 5 members agree that a Conclave decision jeopardizes the survival of the fleet and cannot get the Conclave to address their concerns, they have the right to summarily overturn the legislative decision. After the Admiralty uses this extraordinary power, they must resign. If the Admiralty does not step down after using their veto, the rest of the military is obliged to arrest them. Each ship captain has authority over his vessel, but is advised by an elected civilian council. Just as the Admiralty is advised by the Conclave, this relationship may range from cooperation to polite tolerance to outright hostility, but any captain who overrules his council without good reason is relieved of command by the Admiralty. Many Quarian ships are owned by clans who pool their resources to purchase used vessels from private sellers. Large ships are prestigious for big, rich clans, but a small ship means status for a small clan with enough personal wealth to afford a private vessel. Clan vessels' captains are not subject to dismissal by the Admiralty. Abusive captains are a family problem if they do not disrupt the operations of the fleet. Law and Defense. Although the Conclave establishes a civil law much as any planet-based democracy, enforcement and trials are more unique. After the flight from the Gev, there were few constables to police the millions of civilians aboard the fleet. So the Navy parceled out Marine squads to maintain order and enforce the law. Today, Quarian Marines have evolved training and tactics akin to civilian police, but remain adept at combat in the confined spaces of Starship and fully under the command of the military. Once taken into custody, the accused is brought before the ship's captain for judgment. While the ship's council may make recommendations, tradition holds that the captain has absolute authority in matters of discipline. Most are lenient, assigning additional or more odious maintenance tasks aboard the ship. Persistent recidivists are accidentally left on the next habitable world. This practice of abandoning criminals on other people's planets is a point of friction between the Quarians and the systems they pass through. Captains rarely have enough choice, with space and resources at a premium. Supporting a non-productive prison population is not an option. In the early years, many Quarian freighters were armed and used as irregular privateers. Civilian ships will show a strong preference for armament, making them unpopular targets for pirates. Though they have rebuilt their military, there are still more hundreds of warships to protect tens of thousands of ships. The Quarian Navy follows strict routines of patrol and takes no chances. If the intent of an approaching ship can't be ascertained, they shoot to kill. And the Pilgrimage. When Quarians of the migrant fleet reach young adulthood, they must leave their birth ship and find a new crew to accept them as permanent resident. To prove themselves, they must recover something of value. This is offered to their prospective captain as proof that they will not be a mere burden in the shoestring resources of the ship. This process is called the Pilgrimage. Stripped of ritual, the Pilgrimage is merely an attempt to maintain genetic diversity within the small, relatively isolated population bases that make up the migrant fleet. If the young stayed and married within their birth vessel, the risk of inbreeding would increase sharply. Quarians are surgically fitted with their various immunity-boosting implants in preparation for leaving on pilgrimage. Having grown up in a sterile, controlled environment of the migrant fleet ships, Quarians have virtually no natural immune system. And the religion. The ancient Quarians practiced ancestors' worship. Even after abandoning faith for secularism, Quarians continued to revere the wisdom of the elders. As time passed and technology advanced, they inevitably turned their knowledge to preserving the personalities and memories of the elderly as computer virtual intelligences. These recordings became a repository of knowledge and wisdom, stored in a central databank and available through any extranet connection. They held no illusions that this was a form of immortality. Like all virtual intelligences, their electronically preserved ancestors were not truly sapient. This was considered a surmountable problem. Sapiens could surely be reduced to simple mathematics. The Quarians began exhaustive research into creating artificial intelligence so they could learn to escape the bounds of mortality and give their ancestors' records true awareness. Unfortunately, the life the Quarians created did not accept the same truths they did. The Geth destroyed the ancestors' databanks when they took over. In the centuries since they evacuated their homeworld, most Quarians have returned to religion in various forms. Many believe that the rise of the Geth and the destruction of their ancestors were chastisement for arrogantly forsaking the old ways and venerating self-made idols. Others have a more philosophical outlook, believing that their race was indeed arrogant, but no supernatural agency lay behind the Geth revolt. Rather, the Quarians' actions wrought their own doom. Either way, every Quarian would agree that their own hubris cost them their homeworld. What did I say? It's the exact same thing. Self-inflicted. Alright, so, as I said, let's end this for now. Continue at another time. Like and subscribe, and ta-ta!